and make normal dishes with your brief.
Okay guys, I just tried to put my cards and stuff into this little tiny card case, and she thick. She a chunky card case, but it worked. Probably a little stretch. To be fair, I'm probably like overfilling it just because I have a lot of singles. I don't know. Anyway, there are some things that I couldn't put in there, which is fine. It's actually my Disney gift cards that I got from, well, they're like Visa credit cards that I got when I was still working there. I didn't want to put them in there because I actually don't know how much is left on them. I am doing some laundry. It's actually really late in the day, but I was studying all day. Or not studying, well, I guess kind of. I was making study guides, and I feel like that's so boring to film. So I didn't film it. I haven't done anything else until just now. So I'm actually watching the Try Guys cook bagels without a recipe. They are so funny to me. It was nice to not have to take my test this morning. I didn't feel as stressed or pressured, so that was really nice. I'm leaving a little bit later than I wanted to because my dad and I have this like running joke every year at Christmas because we like two opposing football teams. We had these little football ornaments that we would hang on the tree, and like one of us would always put one higher than the other. Except this year, my parents were decorating the tree at our house in New Jersey. My parents couldn't find the Jets football ornament. I felt like to keep up the tradition, I should get my dad another Jets ornament. So I sent him one, and they got it in the mail today. And so I called them, or I FaceTimed them to see if they had opened it. And then we were just like talking about stuff. And I will link it down below because it's super cute and kind of funny. I bet you they have it for every single team, not just the Jets. But obviously I just specifically got them a Jets one. Now I am gonna go, finally, I really need a light in this closet. Jeez, okay. Now I'm going to go to Cvs and Starbucks. Hi guys, so it is much later in the day. I am actually sitting in my room, or my like second bedroom, and watching the President's Cup on TV. No, watching the President's Cup on my computer. And I'm doing that just because I find it much easier to work in here in this room as opposed to trying to write and look up and make review sheets out in the living room. I've tried that before and it's not great. So I would just prefer to stay in here, so that's what I'm doing. I wanted to show some glasses that I purchased from EyeBuyDirect on like Cyber Weekend. They had a pretty good sale going on. To be fair, EyeBuyDirect always has sales going on. They always have great coupons, but I picked up a new pair of glasses plus a pair of sunglasses. Oh wow, how cute. They changed up their packaging for the holidays. This box is so adorable. So every time I purchase a pair of glasses from EyeBuyDirect, it comes with a cleaning cloth, which is great. I did purchase the case to go with the glasses. The pair that I purchased here, this is the Saint Michel, I think. I'm pretty sure. I've actually wanted these glasses for a long time. Oh no, there's dirt on them. And I never purchased them. I'm hoping that these look okay. These glasses that I have on right now, these are called The Moon. And these are also from EyeBuyDirect. Actually, I really love EyeBuyDirect. Wow, these are so clean. I wish I had a mirror, but I don't. But I just really like these because they're super simple. Oh, I like these a lot. Okay, I had to look in my phone for a mirror, essentially. But this is what they look like on. They're just a really nice pair of thin metal frames. I want to say that I got this in either the bronze or rose gold, but honestly I can't remember. Okay, and then like I said, I also got a pair of sunglasses. I just realized that when you used to get this cleaning cloth in your EyeBuyDirect package with your glasses, it also used to come with a screwdriver so that you could tighten or loosen the screws. I have so many of those because it's crazy how many EyeBuyDirect glasses I have. I could literally do a whole collection video on it. I just love EyeBuyDirect so much. But I just remembered I did get the like open black case for my sunglasses because I'm just probably gonna keep these in my car because I always seem to forget a pair of sunglasses when I wear my regular glasses. But this is what this pair looks like. They're just a pair of round glasses with polarized lenses. And here they are. So that's what I got from EyeBuyDirect. I don't know how I'm gonna put that in there, but we will figure out a way. I took a break to 1, switch out my glasses to my computer glasses, and 2, to finish watching the President's Cup. So it's actually past midnight now, but I wanted to finish watching because the US won. Is super exciting. Looked for a little bit like we weren't gonna win at all. It was great. I thought it would be appropriate, since I keep talking about studying and I just showed you some new glasses, that I would talk about my studying style, my studying tips. Really just what I do to study. And I'm kind of still trying to find my studying style, but this is what has worked for me this semester. Take into account, I'm only taking 2 classes. I will be taking a full load of classes next semester. I'm taking 5. So maybe this will change and I'll do an updated version of this in the spring, but right now for the fall, this is what's working. Also, this is very different from what I used to do. In high school, I did not study like this, and in college, I didn't study like this. In college though, kind of different because most of my classes, by the time I was a senior, we didn't really have a ton of final exams. I pretty much either wrote a huge paper or gave a presentation. I majored in international relations, so a lot of it was like current events, things like that, you know, so not a lot of test taking, but this is what has been working for me. So I am lucky that in both of these classes that I'm taking this semester, they gave out review sheets for each of the tests. So I have my final review sheet for psychology, and I'm actually just realizing that he doesn't have the last 3 chapters on here, so maybe they have to be on the final though. But we're taking that test on Monday. I don't know. Okay, this is not necessary for this video. So what I did was I looked this over and I essentially went and found where each of these terms are in which chapter, so that I could just go directly to that chapter and look up all of the vocabulary. I am someone who can't just study straight from this study sheet. So what I actually do, and you can do this with index cards, you can also do this just in your regular notebook. I've just been using my notebook for the semester. It works. And I just rewrite all of the terms, all of the ideas. I even draw pictures if I have to. I'm actually about to draw a box or like a table for one of these next terms. And I do that because I find that writing things down helps me in remembering the information and really understanding it. If there is something that I don't understand, which happens a lot in anatomy, I will actually go and look it up online to see if I can find it in essentially layman's terms, something that's easier for me to understand. I use YouTube a lot. I think a Crash Course, which I use for anatomy, has psychology as well. And the other thing that I use is Khan Academy. So Khan Academy, which is their own website, you can sign up, it's free, and Crash Course are my 2 go-to resources online. So if that happens with anything, like I don't understand what I'm trying to learn, I will write it down. Once I write it down, I will then look it up
and I will watch a video on it, look at pictures. Even if that means I have to look at multiple pictures, I'll just look it up on Google Images or something and try to get a better understanding of it that way. And then I will put it into my own words within my notes. This takes a long time. I'm not gonna lie. This takes me, like, this is probably gonna take me 2 days to do. My anatomy one is probably gonna take me a while as well, and both of these tests are on Wednesday, so next week on the 18th. To kind of make it more enjoyable, I guess, I typically listen to music when I'm studying. Currently, I'm listening to Fleetwood Mac. I just listen to it on Spotify, and once I start listening to that artist or that album, I usually pick an album and I only listen to that one album. I don't stray from that. I don't start listening to something else. I don't typically listen to like a random playlist on Spotify just because they often shuffle through the songs. So each time you start playing the music, the song order might not be the same. And I think it's been proven that if you listen to music while you study, it often helps you with recalling information. So that's why for psychology, for example, I'm only listening to Fleetwood Mac. I haven't started my anatomy one, so I'll probably listen to something else when that happens. So that's really the kind of studying style that I have. I'm very much like a read and write and visual learner. Like, those are my two go-to things first before I even attempt anything else. I always rewrite all of my notes and then watch videos or look up pictures of things I don't understand or need to review. Studying, though, is very much like a person by person kind of thing. You have to find what really works best for you. Like, I am not someone who can just listen to a lecture, take in everything, and know all the information. That's just not me. So sometimes it just takes a little trial and error to find out what really works for you. But reading and writing and like any kind of visual learning has really helped me. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know if you have any other studying tips, because I'm probably gonna need them for next semester. Otherwise, I'm gonna call it a night finally. I can finally shower since the President's Cup is over. And yeah, so I will see you guys all tomorrow with a new Vlogmas video.